On December 29th, 2017, my next guest was appointed a member of the Order of Canada by Julie Payette, Governor General of Canada. He launched the careers of international comedy stars like Jim Carrey, Howie Mandel, Russell Peters, and Norm Macdonald. A comedian, author, producer, mogul, entrepreneur, and a true Canadian legend. Please welcome Mark Breslin. Hi Mark, welcome to Canadian Jewish Television. It's so good to see you in person. Last year we did a little Zoom segment and here we are face to face.
Well, I much prefer things in the physical reality.
Mark, why have Jews dominated comedy?
Well, there's a lot of reasons. Partially because we're people of the book and we have always been a literate people and our religion is based on literature. And stand-up comedy is literature, and that's something when I said that 40 years ago, people scoffed at it. Everybody thought it was just people talking dirty. But it's not. It's actually real stories and opinions, and it's well structured, just like literature. And that's one of the reasons I think that Jews have dominated it so much. There's another reason, of course, I think, and that is that, you know, if you go back as far as the Talmud always used the minority opinion. It's the only religion I know, Judaism is the only religion I know that actually encodes the minority opinion on some topic. And that's what comedy is all about. It's the minority opinion. And the other reason is, you know, there was a time when Jews couldn't go to medical school. They couldn't go to law school. There were quotas. There were no quotas in show business. Show business has always been very Jewish and dominated by Jews. And that's another reason that there were so many Jews in comedy.
So if Woody Allen was the most influential comic of the last century, who will be the Jewish comic of the next century?
You know, there are some Jewish comics that are advertising their Jewishness still now. And I'm thinking of Adam Sandler. He has a new movie, actually, that my son is in, called
Bar Mitzvah.
I Will So Not Go to Your Bat Mitzvah. He had that Hanukkah movie. That's quite unusual. So there's him. There's also Sarah Silverman, who's been very, very involved in Jewish jokes and Jewish material. Those are two that I'm thinking of right now.
Mark, we need to speak about the Will Smith incident. How has it changed the game?
It hasn't changed the game at all. I mean, these were two millionaires duking it out. I feel sorry for Chris Rock having to, be slapped, but he didn't die. I think more is made of this than really needs to be made of this. Will Smith clearly needs some kind of anger management, therapy of some sort, and it really probably says a lot about his own relationship with his wife, that he felt the need to slug somebody to defend her honor. I wonder if she really wanted that at that time. But I don't think it's as big a deal as so many people are making it out to be. I really don't.
So I have a hypothetical for you. You are sitting in your VIP booth at Yuck Yucks and a patron rushes the stage and physically assaults one of your comics. How do you react, and has there been a situation like this before?
Well, there was one really bad incident in Mississauga. At the Mississauga Club, we hosted the people who were working on Highway 407, like strong guys, and they were drunk since 4 in the afternoon, and there was kind of almost a riot, and the comic, when the stage was rushed, took the microphone and hit the guy in the face with the bottom of the microphone because he was being rushed. He's a tough guy, that comic.
Mark, it's well known that you were one of the producers on the Joan Rivers show on Fox. What drew you to Joan, and what drew her to you?
I had a very good relationship with her. I not only worked on her show in California, I also was brought back to work on her show in New York, which was the afternoons show. That wasn't as good an experience for me because it wasn't really an entertainment show. It was more of a, this person lost their spouse's life in a fire, and we're going to talk to them now. That's not my kind of thing. I like pure entertainment. But I had such a good relationship with her. She even brought me back to work on a show I wasn't even right for.
Oh, wow. So what was it, though, that drew you to Joan and her to you? do you
Nothing
think?
drew me to her. It was what drew her to me. When
Yeah.
I got the call from Joan asking me to come down and interview for the position, I'd never talked to her before. I had never met her before. And in fact, when somebody said, Mark, Joan Rivers is on the line, I thought it was a joke.
Oh.
I thought somebody was pranking me. I thought somebody was doing a Joan Rivers impression. But that turned out to not be true. It was Joan.
So what do you miss about Joan?
Well, I miss her wit. I miss her honesty. She's a very honest person. And in a world in show business, which is not really filled with honesty, it's in short supply. And so you miss that. And I miss the way she treated people. She treated people very well. She was not aloof, and she was not overbearing on people that she worked with. She treated her staff beautifully.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much, Mark, for being here on CJTV and chatting with me. I really appreciate it.
Oh, you're welcome.